Hello and welcome to a town called Bastard. This is him Neill and we are playing Crusader Kings 2 Horse Lords, where we are just in the process of admiring our vast territory really. As you may recall, we had a great holy war for Hungary. Well, I was about to say do something else, but given that this opportunity has presented itself, I think joining the holy war is a grand idea. So it means getting more territory. Last session I believe we were just conquering some areas of Rome, and something I noticed actually looking at the end of our last episode is that I am no longer Genghis Khan. This happened a few episodes ago by the looks of it. Yoki was not Genghis Khan, merely Khagan, and I am the same. And I don't appear to have any option of trying to become Genghis Khan again. I'm not quite sure what caused it. It's possible the beta patches and such like had an impact, but don't really know. Anyway, I'll just march on over. Oh, and my clans want some land, and I have dangerous factions. Well, let's have a brief look at that. Well, you... 19 gold. Yeah, that's probably worth it. After 80 they leave factions, and after 60 they won't join factions, if I remember correctly. So if they're in a faction already, trying to get to 80 is what's generally needed. Overthrow Khan. No. Who's my most powerful vassal? Who's also in a faction? Let's just quickly deal with this. Bribe them. Name Shakroti. There we go. This can be the person who I'm going to try and scheme against now. There you go. Go scheme. And more land. 4 lands. Okay. Well, that's not really much of a contest, is it? Oh, my lands, my weakest lands. Presumably ones that I'd recently conquered. Well, they're looking quite nice. Not much grazing land on them, but they are quite nice. Yeah. Well, that's disappointing that that for Tengri, my holy order is feudal, and they just keep getting granted Tashi in the middle of my empire. Never mind. I'll have to live with that. Now, I remember there was a holy territory that I wanted to make sure someone had. Just for the hell of it, Crimea. Where is it? Crimea. Nothing in Crimea. Okay, fine. This can have a temple. And well, that seemed like an obvious one to give up. Yeah, that was someone else's. I've already given away some of the worst ones by the looks of it. That was sensible of me. Right, let's just see. It's a pity with the view here, showing what I can give away, it doesn't display any stats of it, or where they are, or anything like that. Wow. That's in a trade zone. No, not giving that one up. What else do I have? Well, just any or 3 really at this point. Right, so they can be given up. Sugrov and Sarkel. And once again I bemoan this interface. And then Sugrov, and then the next worst provinces. Now these were off, if I remember correctly. Yes, these were all off. So Mari and yeah, one of these two. Mari and Shubash can be given away quite happily. Now there has been a transition from beta patch to full patch in the interim, but hopefully it won't cause me too many issues. Now on patch 2.4.3 I believe. Some nice bug fixes that have appeared. Oh, that's a nice one. That because my family has a history of being mercenaries, I gain this bonus. I don't notice that before. Not just me being a mercenary. Always nice. I could call in the Queen of Georgia against this, but I think I'll be fine. Sure, my troops will suffice. That's basically nothing. Bother. Ooh, pillage. Pillage away. Great. There's another vassal I could try to make like me a bit. Well, they weren't too far off. Yeah, you can have that. Just trying to prevent the worst things, really. And then, there you go. How are my brothers doing? I'm beginning to remember this one was quite good, despite having picked the seduction focus, which is a bit of a pain. 426 prestige. They're rubbish. I'm tempted to send this one off to gain prestige as a backup. Yes, I think I will. Send away. Go for. Because my sons were lacking in that department. And that's a woman, so I don't worry too much. And I need another commander. Yeah, why not? It'll do. Oh, and another sunny uprising. I knew I kept some troops over here for a reason. Where is Khotan? Oh. Right. Great. Where do I have some troops that I could get from somewhere? He doesn't want to give me any levies. How shocking. Shocking, I say. Come on, there's some levies I can raise from somewhere around here. Yes, well, it doesn't surprise me that it's sieged that quickly. It's a pillaged wasteland. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to call levies in, which would I call vassals in, which seems a bit excessive. Aha! There we go. Good call. Go, go, go. And I call them to war for some reason. What war did I call them in? Don't know. Oh, they must have automatically come against this rebellion. Well, that's nice of them. Well, whatever, basically. You do as you want. Miss having an organizer. Holy Warrior will undoubtedly do for now. Ooh, more pillaging. That might be one I could start giving out soon, because that's only a 2 holding one. What is that? Or 3 holding rather. And that. I already gave them that one. That's hopefully he's pillaging it himself. Oh, excellent. I can't remember what he was before. Maybe Old Tengri. That's good. Excellent. Good. And I was trying to just trying to convert Khotan as well. Typical. There's some there's more stuff I can try to convert. In the meantime, anything to build? Yes. Population growth. I'm still a fan of that. Wow, there is quite a discrepancy here between, say, the Chagatai army of 3.5k and my army up there coming over here with 15k of my 50k. Oh well. I'm sure I can survive being able to be massively more powerful than my enemies. Split my forces up somewhat. And yes, more pillaging. Don't think I'm ever going to get tired of that. I mean, I could, but it seems unlikely. It's just quite a lot of fun. It's a pity in some ways, actually, that or maybe, I mean, it may happen, but during Crusades and the like, that isn't a bit greater level of destruction, or in fact any title which involves the any Casus Belli which involves the complete taking of land. So Holy War, Invasion, Crusade, that kind of thing. It'd be nice if that had a very high chance of, just compared to normal wars, of destroying buildings. Simulate things like the Crusades. Why can I not pillage? Oh, okay. Ah, he died. Wonderful. Go forth. Can I ransom you? Yeah, let's ransom you. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of people to ransom here. He's my vassal. Ooh! I'll learn to inspire. That's always good. So many people to ransom still. Right, that's going to go there. In fact, the King of Hungary only has one title, which is a pity because they're more likely to have levies gone because they're defending against this war. Interestingly, if I remember correctly, why are you taking? There's one else there. Oh. What's the 11k? We'll go here. Interestingly, Hungary didn't, despite in game the kingdom title being taken by as soon as the Magyars take the Carpathian Basin, Pannonia, which was back here in 685 apparently. Okay. Yeah, sure. They weren't actually acknowledged as being actual kings by the Pope and the rulers, which was quite significant because that gives quite a lot of prestige. Whereas in the game we can't, obviously for reasons of simplicity, that's kind of glossed over. But a similar thing happens with Poland, in that really they're a bunch of principalities that were kind of very closely aligned, if I remember correctly. So there wasn't a kingship for most history. And why is this guy counted as a theology? Must be the capital province. Yes. Pity you can't specify government titles in history. Maybe you can now, but oh, yeah, excellent. But I know you can't always. Why do I have decadence? Oh, it must be that character. Oh, my half brother is a Muslim. I've forgotten that. Again, a bit of a pity that mercenaries sent and holy orders of this, I said as feudal or Icta. Pity there's not a separate mercenary or holy order. Position, you're trying to... But you joined a holy order. That was the whole point. You joined a holy order. Ugh. Right. Let's plot to kill him. There'll be someone who wants him dead. I can't bother with this attack nonsense. Get some greedy people to help kill him. Great, good, done. And we'll continue this Great Holy War for Hungary. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to pillage. What's these mercenaries like? It does seem peculiar that, well, they have actually quite a number of troops, good. That's much better. I thought it'd be quite small. Some of these are teeny tiny, but good, there's quite a few of them. It does seem odd though that I'm donating the manpower, I believe, quite a bit of manpower in order for them to have all their troops, and yet they're still spending money to have them. So obviously this isn't doing them any good. Yeah, I'll set you going off there. My provinces. Card. Oh, yes, definitely convert that. Yes, an adventure effect, wonderful. Dealing with that already. What was I saying? Yes. No. Good. Excellent. No, I'm not a kinslayer, honest. Also, the pillaging of titles during holy wars and stuff would make a lot of sense for things like the Latin Empire's destruction of Constantinople. As you can see here in this start date. That's annoying. Oh. They've started preaching. As you can see, the Constantinople province has 3 dead holdings, and is nowhere near as built up as it is in earlier start dates. Well, make your damn mind up, honestly. And I don't think there's much way to represent that in games. I think even though these wars can lead to holdings being destroyed at random, A, it's a low chance, and B, I don't think you can actually destroy whole holdings. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've been involved in such a thing, but... and I've died. Well, I am now the seducer. I think that's getting changed pretty quickly. Now, I'm young, so I think hunting again is the way to go. Try and keep me going as long as possible. Seduction nonsense. I might pick a good wife for myself. Good, quick. I have a quick daughter, if I can have a quick son. Glad I put him ready to go. And there's a variety of pretenders, my half brothers, and so on and so forth. Wonderful. You can just go off and die. People to educate. Well, I might as well do it myself as I have nothing better to do. And right. I only have his lover's pox. More that's seducing. Mercenary traditions. Mercenary traditions must no longer be so that's in addition to adventurer. Wow, so that's plus 10% from adventurer. And another 15% from mercenary traditions, and I get plus the prestige still. That's a lot of prestige that I'm getting at the moment. Very nice. From a sky barrel in a bit, but I can do that now. In fact, I can choose a warhorse. Yeah, dragon sounds good. Where am I commanding? Be ashamed to die so early. Oh, I suppose I'm getting prestige. I do dislike this, that you leave holy walls, crusade, sorry, on succession. So I'm now just going to have to get those holdings back in terms of sieging. Very frustrating. On the plus side, I should be able to assault them quite easily because I outnumber them now, having already destroyed their garrisons. And having my ludicrously powerful armies, so I can get the war score back, mostly. It kind of makes sense for a Crusader to drop your war score because it's partly about you rather than your and your state, I suppose, but I don't think it makes that much sense. As I think I've mentioned before, it would be nice to see these kind of mechanics overhaul a little. Right, where next for them? The lowest troops. They'll do fine. I might just accelerate this a bit. I'm not losing many troops to the assaults. The Mongol assaults Estragon. Yeah. It's a nice little event. I think there's a few of those as Mongols really start spreading out. Make your mind up. Just stay tangry. Not done me much good. Converting. Although, I say that whilst winning a Great Holy War, which will give me a lot of territory. So it clearly can't be too bad. I could infiltrate a bunch of empires. I don't know why I'd do that, particularly, but I could. Seems odd as a... Oh, yeah. Seems odd as a nomad that I care about de jure at all, that I can create titles. Never mind. Yes, that'll do. What are the factions looking at these days? That's fine. Oh, that still hates me. Look, oh, obviously. I split the clan and I have a massive feud with them. That's why they're weak. I can live with that. I can live with that quite nicely. Match up 16th September. Yeah. Should be able to crush them quite readily. Oh, yeah. 7 versus 257. That looks like a crushing quite readily to me. Is that my holy warrior? Yes, it is. Poor, silly Catholic fools. And the heavy cavalry could kick in now. Yep, and they're being quite crushed. Excellent. Just going to build something else. More population growth. And that might even win me the war. No, they're not the main defender, so it's not getting me a lot. Where's my other area? Oh, I must have just combined them. Never mind. That's a nice spot actually, they'll just walk into me. Fine, I can live with that. My lovely Mongols. I've always got these days. Oh, I'm holding 2 prisoners, that's nice too. Everything is proceeding as planned. Ooh, he is good. But I'll try and get him to get the trait first for it. In fact, my council seems abominable. Let's sort this, generally. Well, you better, you might start liking me. Do our clans dislike me at all? Not really. So, vassals. Can't make him like himself, really, with that. I'll just stick him somewhere, why not? You can train some warriors, some money. Actually, no, economy tech. Definitely the better spy master. I'm going to bribe him. I just want him vaguely loyal. And who do I want to put down? Probably you, yes. Still think Chiefess is a bit of a silly title. But never mind. I hope Itil. That's Muslim. Yes. Got that. Another commander. No, don't. Okay. Right, let's leave that for now. Send you a bit of a gift too. Just in case they decide to do something nasty to me. Probably unlikely. Well, I've got a diligent, strong daughter, but that's not really a lot of help. Want some good sons. Oh well. Another manpower growth. 628. It's not a lot. Oh well. Take what I can get. That should be crushed quite nicely. In fact, I might win very, very soon. So what? And there we go. Now, I should be about to gain a whole mess of titles, I believe. Of course, I can't end the war because it's not my war. It is the great master of the church. His war. There we go. Well, I've usurped the Khanate of Hungary. I don't really care about that. But whoop-de-doo. I might keep a few troops over here though. Just because I'm undoubtedly going to get a lot of rebellions. Oh, and I have a lot of things to pillage. So let's get to it. In fact, can I? Is there a shortcut for that button? No, there is not. Unfortunate. There's a mass pillaging option. In fact, given the amount of provinces, I might even keep that entire army here. There is a lot of this. And I'm gaining a lot of money. And presumably I'm gaining quite a bit of tech points as well. Speaking of gaining a bit of tech points. So, I think we're going for cavalry being better, because why wouldn't I? And... anything interesting? Well, there's actually quite a number of stuff there. I'll go for infrastructure and majesty. Excellent. I'm now pillaging a whole lot of land. I think they changed it in a recent patch, so now this is no longer a completely empty field. It will not count as empty land, so I don't need to give it up to my client.